Hi everyone, this is Empress Rowena with Divine Soulful Healing, and I'm coming on today to give you an update on the energies in your twin flame connection. And if this message resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. I am also available for personal readings. All of the information that you need is below in the description box. So let's get started with current energies in your twin flame connection. Let's see what we get here. So first we have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is showing me that currently the Divine Feminine is just kind of hanging out and doing her own thing and really self-actualizing in the process of what seems like a separation from your twin flame right now, your Divine Masculine. So I see the Divine Feminine maybe working out, taking care of her body, maybe doing yoga, meditations, spending time kind of alone just to recharge and get things back on the path that they're supposed to be. I just see her overall abundant. So it could be that things are going really well in your personal space in terms of taking care of yourself. Things are going well in terms of your financial situation. It just seems like as a result of the separation right now, the Divine Feminine is working on her own personal progress and reconnecting with herself overall. It could also be that you're reconnecting with some hobbies that you've had that you maybe let go because of your twin flame connection or just didn't have time to focus on. Overall, I see you as the Divine Feminine looking well. Being in separation from your twin. Now, that doesn't mean obviously that you don't miss your Divine Masculine. It just means that you have decided to just let it go, kind of leave it in the hands of God, and just work towards making yourself the best you can be. And as we know in the twin flame connection, when you work on yourself, things improve because the energy that you send out as the Divine Feminine is something that the Divine Masculine can't help but to feel. And then at some point that kind of brings you closer into union because you're both mirroring each other and showing each other the same energy. So that is a lovely, lovely thing, and I'm happy to see it. I'm also seeing that probably within your twin flame connection that you were feeling like the Divine Masculine just wasn't really giving you all of his emotions, all of his time. He was holding back from you, breadcrumbing you, not really putting as much work into the connection that he should have, which maybe made you try harder. And I feel like next to the Nine of Wands, it was like, just this well of love and abundance and prosperity and companionship that you tried to offer to him that he just didn't want to see. And I feel like there was maybe within your connection something about finances that was going on, where as it could be that the Divine Feminine makes more money than the Divine Masculine, and that could have also caused a wedge in your situation. So I'm just feeling like with the Divine Masculine right now, he feels like, and this could be the reason that you guys separated or that he felt like he needed to take a step apart from you. Currently, he feels like you are, he just feels like he's not good enough for you. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Like if we look at the Nine of Pentacles, we have this woman who is rich. She is abundant. She's beautiful. She has beautiful clothes on. She has money all around her. She has this beautiful garden that she's walking within. And I just feel like he looks at you as if you're on a pedestal. He puts you on a pedestal, and he doesn't feel like he has the tools or the financial stability to provide what it is to you that you need to live a happy life, or that you need to even be with him. He just doesn't think he's good enough for you. And so I feel like he took a step away to potentially work on his career. Maybe he's trying to find a new job. Maybe he just recently got a new job, because ultimately that's what he feels he needs to do as the Divine Masculine to balance these energies out. And thinking about his coming back to you to be with you, this is something that he feels he needs to do for both of you together. So I feel like he is currently working on his financial stability, and and in regards to the past, this was something that you guys struggled with within the relationship, where he wasn't able to give you the things that you deserved, or maybe the things that you were accustomed to from other connections as far as divine masculines go. And so at this point, he just really wants to work on it. I also feel like he's in a moment of solitude and just kind of quiet. I think from the separation that you have had with your divine masculine, it's kind of left him feeling low energy, a little bit depressed. It's like the universe is trying to give him a cup to drink from, a cup of love, something to, a gift from God, in other words, from the universe, which was you. And he just doesn't feel like he's good enough to take it. So I feel right now that, in addition to maybe working on fixing himself up and getting himself to a place where he's more financially abundant to be able to come forward to you in union, to reunite with you, reconcile with you, I feel like he's just kind of there, just kind of flowing in the wind. He just doesn't think he deserves it. That's kind of where he is right now. But I definitely see, with the cups there and with the King of Cups, that he definitely has feelings for you. And those feelings are, this is the divine masculine who is loving. He is compassionate. He is understanding. This man, he really does care. I just think right now he feels like he doesn't really have the tools to give you what you need and what you deserve. So as a result, like I mentioned, the divine masculine at this point is starting anew, trying to recalibrate himself into becoming the man that it is that you're looking for him to become. I think a lot of your divine masculines, for the group that I'm talking about, your divine masculines right now are probably changing careers, hoping to get a promotion. Maybe they're just finishing up school. Maybe they're doing something new in their lives to try to come back to focus. But that's what I see them doing, something new. He is doing something new. And he ultimately believes that when he accomplishes that, now I'm seeing with the Queen of Pentacles, that he will be able to put you back on that pedestal that he sees you on, because he does see you as this nurturing, loving, kind, financially abundant woman. You must be amazing. He sees you as a queen. So I'm seeing a lot of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, for the divine feminine, could be also for the divine masculine as well. I have confirmation here that you guys have been lovers in a past lifetime. This is your divine counterpart. This is someone that you've spent many lives with before in the past. And I just see a lot of love, understanding, kindness coming out of this connection. It could have been that you guys met when you were very young. It also could have been that you have just known each other for a really long time and have gone through a couple of cycles of the same situation with each other. That's what I'm feeling. The last card I'm going to draw for the tarot, I feel like the Empress just kind of sums it all up again, where, this is how he sees you. She's the queen of all queens. So he definitely sees you as someone that is above the rest. And currently your divine masculine is just crafting a way to come back to you. But he knows and feels that he has to come back to you when he is more financially stable. And I also feel like for those of you who are looking to reconnect, when you reconnect with your divine masculine, that pregnancy is something that's going to be coming up. So if you're hoping, to have a child with your divine masculine, that's an option. Or that another conflict that might be happening is for another group that I'm seeing is that you're already married or he's already married, which is the conflict out, and the money part could have to do with the fact that if this divine masculine or if you did separate from your current spouse or from their current spouse, then that will cause a lot of money issues. So instead of doing that, he's taken a step away to kind of recalibrate how to move forward. But at the end of the day, your divine masculine definitely sees you as the woman for him. You have all of the qualities that he's looking for. And what he loves most about you is how abundant you are, how prosperous you are, how beautiful you are, how glowing you are. Yeah, and I just see that there's something about your eyes in particular also that he really loves. And he is dreaming and hoping and praying for a reconciliation with you. But like I said, right now, he just doesn't feel like he's good enough for it. So I'm going to pull some romance angel cards to tell you whatever messages Spirit has for the collective on the twin flame connection. Pull a couple of cards from the romance angels just to see if they'll give us a few more messages. So I'm getting the first one, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I don't know if you can see that. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, honeymoon. So like I said, I think when you guys come back together, that one of the first things you'll do is maybe take a trip somewhere, or just have a, I feel like a heart-to-heart conversation. And as I said that, it just kind of popped out, heart-to-heart conversations. What I was going to say was I feel like a heart-to-heart conversation is in the cards for you guys. And that as soon as you have this heart-to-heart conversation, then you will have some kind of a trip together, or a holiday, or a vacation. Christmas time is definitely coming up, so that's something that could be on the horizon for you guys around that time, reconciling and then deciding to take a trip somewhere. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I feel like he will be coming back in to have a conversation with you about where things are going and how they've been and why he did what he did and why he feels the way that he feels. So I definitely think that's something you should be on the lookout for. The last card that I pulled is calling in your soulmate. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I definitely think that you guys, the Divine Feminine, has been manifesting this connection, manifesting him to come back into your life with prayers, affirmations, candles, full moon rituals, and the universe has heard you. At the bottom of the deck, I got, you deserve love. You are lovable. So I think that's important for the Divine Feminine to remember. And I know a lot of times for us Divine Feminines, it's difficult because, you feel this connection within your heart. You feel this connection within your soul, and you know that this is the person that you're supposed to be with. And especially on the twin flame journey, the repeated cycles and the separations and the reconciliations, it's just really a roller coaster. And often as a Divine Feminine, it's like you have an opportunity during the separation to heal yourself and to work on yourself and to make yourself better. But the reality of the situation is it starts to make you feel down in the dumps, because sometimes, you'll go on a date with someone or look at someone and you just don't feel the same spark that you feel with your Divine Masculine. And so this is a message from Spirit to remind you, you are lovable. And these things are on the horizon for you. So those are the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much.